Greetings everyone. So today's video was inspired by a comment I got on my last video, and someone was like, why don't you manifest world peace? And I really love this topic. I don't think I have discussed this topic on my channel yet, but I want to give you my perspective on world peace and how I approach and contribute to world peace. So for me, I feel like world peace starts with our individual inner peace. The outer world is just a holographic expression of our state of being. So when we are happy, when we manifest joy and the inner peace, and we're acting on our excitement and our inspirations, we're contributing to world peace, because we're not adding that negative energy to what's already going on in the world. And when you allow your vibration to rise, when you allow yourself to choose higher levels of consciousness, you shift into the parallel reality where world peace has taken place. Because world peace is just the collective consciousness rising and coming to know themselves and awaken to their inner being. So the more of us can awaken, and the more of us can live in joy and stop putting blame on the outer world, the more we raise the frequency and the vibration of the earth, and the more world peace manifests. And people will be like, hey, so what about all the negative things that are going on? How do you deal with that? How do you stay positive? And for me, I don't know how to advise anyone to come to this state of consciousness where everything going on outside of me, I become nonchalant towards it, because I see the world as a beautiful becoming. Like, I see the world is flourishing. So when I see that, I don't feel bad or feel like the world is going down because something negative happened. I feel like it is a part of the evolution, and I feel like we all pass through different stages of consciousness to get to inner joy and to manifest peace in that particular location or in the world. And I feel like world peace is everywhere. I just feel like you have to tap into the frequency where you see more peaceful things. You vibrate on that wavelength where peaceful people become visible, peaceful events, peaceful situations, and you won't allow yourself to be affected so much by things that are not on that frequency, because you're not resisting it. And I feel like working with the law of polarity and the law of resistance really plays a key role in this, because the more you resist something within the universe or in your environment anywhere, the more of it you attract and the more energy you add to it. So when you see negative things going on in the world, like on the news, the bombings and the mass shootings and the racism, the more you talk about it and feel bad about it, and you feel like you're vulnerable, the more of it you create, and that you add to the collective consciousness, and those things keep happening repeatedly, and you begin to feel like you cannot control your emotions, or you cannot control your reality. You almost feel powerless when these things happen. So for me, I don't add resistance to any negativity. When something happens, I just feel like it's happening for a reason, and the world is a beautiful becoming. Because there were many lifetimes, I'm sure I lived before this lifetime, where I wasn't as abundant as I am, or I didn't have the state of consciousness that I have in this lifetime. I probably went through extreme poverty or famine or mass shootings and all these things that are happening to bring me to this stage. So that is how I see it. I see the world as becoming, and I feel like world peace starts with it. You have to be the vibration of peace. The more of us can manifest peace within our life, the more we add to the collective consciousness growth of peace, and the more evident it becomes, and the more it manifests all around the world. So whatever you may be excited about, whatever you may love, act on that. I love deliberate creation. I love sharing my stories here on YouTube. I love talking about this stuff. I just love it. I love meditating. I'm a spirit junkie. I love everything that deals with consciousness and spirituality. This is what I love. So this is how I am contributing to world peace, by acting on my joys and excitement. And I feel like everyone should do that, instead of sitting around thinking of the world as a doomsday in the making. You can be holding the vibration of joy, and that inner peace is what manifests outside of you. So yeah, that is my take on world peace. How do you contribute to world peace, or whatever you want to share about world peace? I would love to hear them.